Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Mankind of a woman working with men and immediately playing the victim. So I haven't seen this video yet, but from what I understand, she pulls the whole, oh, is it because I'm a woman card? And I'm not sure it goes well for her. So let's jump into it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
Like, is it because I'm a girl? I'm not a bloke? Like, that's just so cruel. Okay, so this is my first day on this apprentice job. This is like my first like proper job. And they've sent me to the shop to get some bits. So they've asked me to get, got a list here. Water hammer, 10-foot fallopian tube.
That's stupid! Use your common sense!
Copper magnets, tartan paint, and a long stand.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I don't.
Right, so they're sending her to get a whole bunch of nonsense, basically. Right, this kind of reminds me of what, your dad used to do back in the day. Oh yeah, could you just go fetch me this tool and he'll give you a tool that, it just doesn't exist. Can you get me a left-handed hammer? Something like that. Right, so the dudes are playing some sort of gag. They're getting her to go get things that don't even exist or just some nonsense. And so let's see how she reacts. I'm going to assume what happens is she goes there. All of this crap is complete nonsense, obviously. And then she's going to get offended about it and then pull the whole, oh, it's because I'm a woman card. Now, the funny part about this, guys, is she doesn't even seem to understand that these things don't exist anyway, or at least a large chunk of them.
I don't really know what these are. My dad used to do like stuff like this. So I thought like, I'll go follow in his footsteps. Yeah, I think I'm at the shop, so I'm going to update you when I've got the stuff.
Yo guys, just a quick heads up, I am recruiting more content creators, so if you are interested in helping me here on YouTube cover some of this cringe, you want to help men out, being a content creator is something that you might be interested in, feel free to apply with the link in the video description. I don't know how long I will leave it up, but that link will be down there in the video description, so make sure you check it out.
Okay, back in the car now. I went into the shop. I literally just like found like the first employee because I don't know what these things are. Like, I've never really done this before. Went in and just went to like the first member of staff, showed him the list, and he's like stops laughing at me, and I'm
yeah, so she went in there, showed the list of just complete nonsense to this dude, and of course the employee is going to find it absolutely hilarious. I've seen videos of like this with drive-throughs and stuff, guys, where you'll have some teenage son or something going through the McDonald's drive-through with their older dad and just telling him to ask for things that don't exist, like a Fortnite battle pass and just crap like this. So this woman full on goes into this store, tries to get the things from the list that she'd been given. Obviously, it's a bunch of complete nonsense. And now the staff is laughing at her. That's so funny.
Just went to like the first member of staff, showed him the list, and he's like stops laughing at me, and I'm like, and then I just like go around the corner and I just start looking for stuff, and then I found like this guy. He looks like an older guy, and I was like, okay, this older man, like he looked quite like sweet. I was like, he's probably gonna like hopefully like take pity on me and tell me where this stuff is. And then he starts like giggling, and then like these two other lads like come around the corner, they start laughing at me.
Better luck fucking next time.
They're like, oh, look at the list, look at the list. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what this stuff is. Like, and then they look at the list, they're like, none of this stuff exists. And I'm like,
I'm sorry, guys, but like, why is this woman even in construction in the first place, right? If you don't even know any of the things on this list, that probably tells me that you shouldn't be in this particular field anyway. If you're somebody that can't list car parts by name, for example, you probably shouldn't be working around cars. That's just my thought, guys. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. If you don't understand the industry that you're working in or alongside, you probably shouldn't be anywhere near that industry, and that's just the way it goes.
Look at the list. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what this stuff is. Like, and then they look at the list, they're like, none of this stuff exists. And I'm like, what? And I like have another look at the list, and it's like 10-foot fallopian tube. Obviously, that's not a thing.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
They're proper laughing at me, and I've spent like so much time trying to get to the shop and then come back out. I've been out for like nearly 2 hours trying to get this stuff. I'm gonna go back to the site, and then they're all gonna like laugh at me. Like, I don't know, like, what's the point? Like, that's just so mean. Like, is it because I'm a girl? Is it because I'm not a bloke? Like, is that what it is? Is that just, oh, let's just take the piss out of her because she's a girl? Like, is that what it is? That's just so cruel.
Okay, so let me just pause it here, right? Here's the thing. So she's trying to pull this whole victim card thing, but at the end of the day, you didn't know what any of it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really have a, like, so let's just say the dudes say, yeah, it's because you're a girl. Let's just say they go, yeah, we did it because you're a woman. You know, if they did, hypothetically, then you've kind of proved their point, have you not? Because you weren't able to understand that the list essentially doesn't exist. I mean, outside, I wasn't really listening, but I heard water at the beginning of it, right? So obviously water exists. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you just proved the dude's right. Let's just say they say, oh yeah, it is because you're a girl. I mean, you just proved them right because you had no idea what anything was, or the fact that it didn't even exist in the first place. I find that hilarious. Now, as for what you do in this situation, here's what you do. You laugh at it because it's funny and you got tricked, okay? And then you just go get them with a joke of your own at some point in the future. You know what I'm saying? When dudes crack jokes like this, it's really not that deep. It's not like they've said something gravely offensive to you, okay, about like your family members or something. They played a joke on you at the workplace, and it's really not even a harsh one. Like, if this woman saw the actual jokes that men tell each other, oh my goodness, she would lose her marbles. You know what I'm saying? Like, the average friend group of males, okay, the jokes that they play on each other, this one is like a 2 out of 10. I mean, it wouldn't even work in the first place, I would assume, for most dudes, but you see what I'm saying? It's like, this is absolutely nothing, and she's crying about it.
Like, I'm not a bloke. Like, is that what it is? Is that just, oh, let's just take the piss out of her because she's a girl? Like, is that what it is? That's just so cruel.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
I'm sorry, you're how old and you don't know what a fallopian tube is yet? This is why women don't usually work construction. Can't be this sensitive on site. Everyone goes through this. Yeah, I mean, it's a rite of passage, right? I fell for one of these things when I was younger. I honestly can't remember which one it was, though. Quit trying to make this about gender. I bet even your dad went through the same stuff. It's a welcoming ritual, pretty much. Exactly, right? And that's the problem with what feminism has done to so many women these days. Their knee-jerk reaction now is victim's mentality. Oh, it's because I'm a woman. There's absolutely no self-reflection when something goes wrong. You know, it's never, oh, maybe I could have done something better.
I mean, guys, I remember growing up, okay, my dad would do this crap to me all of the time. And to be honest, I thought it was hilarious. And you know what? The next time I actually learned and I didn't fall for the same thing twice. You see what I'm saying? I would certainly agree with this dude. This is absolutely a rite of passage. Dudes do this kind of stuff to each other. It doesn't matter if you're a man. It doesn't matter if you're a woman. Men are still going to try and play these jokes on you. It's just how it goes. And like I said, this joke is fairly a light one as far as things are concerned.
And in a situation like this, it's never like, oh, they're just fucking with me because they're welcoming me to the crew. I got done with the long wait. They forgot the glass hammer. Yeah, I fell for the tartan paint, sparks for the grinder, and new bubble for the level. When I was an apprentice, I didn't fall for the tartan paint, but I did fall for the long stand. It's your rite of passage. Yeah, look, if you plan on working a job like that with a bunch of men, I suggest you grow a thicker skin, because they're not going to roll the red carpet out for you just because you're the only woman. So are you there because you actually want to do that job, or are you there just because you need to prove something to yourself so you can tell people that you were able to hack it with a bunch of men, when really you wanted special treatment the whole time?
Yeah, but you're just, you know, the love of my life. The apple of my eye. The star in the sky. I couldn't live without you.
I'm not touching your dick.
Well, that's unfortunate. I take it back.
I don't blame you.
What the hell is going on here, man? I like how he looks at her like, what do you, like, this is totally normal and she's the one being weird, you know?
You play too much.
I'm single, and I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have. I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have fun and is a fun-loving type gal. Brunettes are something, and so are redheads or blondes. That's tall women or short, because height is in the eye of the beholder, if you think about it. Because someone who likes me for me is who I'm looking for, because I'm that type of guy who likes me and we could go out and do all kinds of things. I like all kinds of music. What I really want is someone who'll call me and will love me, because everyone I know is married, and I don't know anybody or anything, and it's just not right because I deserve love like anybody else. I don't need to rummage through the dumpster for a playboy. God!
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
You know what, guys? This dude right here actually reminds me of women listing the crap that they're looking for. You know what I mean? When they try and tell you like, oh, it's all about personality, and then they just start listing things that don't make sense. They start listing things that contradict each other. And then they start talking about how they're at that certain stage in their life when they're looking for something serious because all of their friends are getting married. And before you know it, they're yelling. And then fast forward 10 years, they're alone with 35 cats. This actually kind of reminds me of the crap that women say, guys. Hilarious. Let's continue.
What's the worst date you've ever been on?
This guy had been trying to talk to me for a while. Mind you, he was like 30, like 29 or 30. He's like, oh, well, I really want to take you to this haunted corn maze. So we get into the corn maze, and he's like, you know, it would be so funny right now. I'm like, what? He's like, if I just left you. I'm like, huh? This man took off in a full sprint. So I'm running behind him. I lose him. And then he pops out of nowhere. He's like, oh, I got you. Like, it's like cracking. So why the fuck we're walking again, probably another 6 or 7 minutes. He breaks off into a full sprint again. I'm not chasing after him this time. I just start crying. One of the crew members, he comes out and he like is rubbing my back, whatever. He's like, well, I'm gonna just walk you to the end of the maze. Because he's seen him.
They've done studies, 60% of the time it works every time.
You guys taking notes? Because that's what they call Riz. But look, she calls it the worst date, but the sad part here is there is a very high likelihood that he got a second date out of that.
I mean, what do you mean she said it was a bad date? It sounded like the dude had a great time. The fact, by the way, aren't these mazes essentially designed for children? I don't know. It's been like ages since I've ever been in one of these like maze things. But I never had any difficulty. Maybe they're just like really difficult ones or something. Like this dude just takes off. Number one, she can't even keep up with him, obviously. The dude just takes off and leaves her. That is so funny. Yeah, I think he would have gotten a second date, to be honest with you. Again, guys, women will get on. It's funny because they'll get on talk shows like this. They'll talk about what a terrible time that they had. How bad the man was, how mean he was. And then you're like, okay, so what happened after that? And she'll be like, yeah, we dated for 18 months. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really believe what they say. I do think this is absolutely hilarious. Also, she breaks down crying. Who the hell cries? Like, the dude is... If you legitimately can't get out of the maze, number one, a staff member is going to help you. Number two, the dude's already came back for your ass once, so he's going to come back a second time. But immediately she has to turn on the waterworks. I find that to be very weird. Like, that you've just got to start crying in this situation.
I mean, how much you want to bet she chased him down and tried to get his attention afterwards? Look, for all you nice guys out there, this is the unfortunate truth of what women are really like.
I guess the cats are going to knock over everything. Oh, no. She knocked over everything.
Nailed it! Okay, fine, yeah. I have no titties. But my ass, on the other hand, flat as hell. God really said, personality. And then dipped, so...
Call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought pesto.
That's crazy. I once was dating a girl and she calls me and she says, hey, I've been drinking. Can you come pick me up? And it's late at night and she's out in the city. And I'm like, sure. So I drive out there and I pick her up and we're driving back. And I'm like, where have you been all day? I haven't heard from you. And she was like, oh, I was just hanging out with some friends. And I was like, oh, what'd you guys do? And she was like, well, it was just me and we're going to call him Jeremy. It was just me and Jeremy. And I was like, your ex? And she was like, yeah, it was his birthday. And I was like, oh, how did you get all the way out here to the city? And she said, he came and picked me up on his motorcycle. And I was like, so you came out to the city on the back of your ex's motorcycle to celebrate his birthday? Just the two of you? And she's like, yep. And I was like, and I'm picking you up from this hotel? And she's like, yep. And I was like, I don't really like that. And by the end of the car ride, I apologized to her.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, at least this guy's laughing about it because he knows what an idiot move this was. You know, my hope, guys, is that men just don't do this crap, or at the very least they do learn from it, because this is disgusting. She obviously hooked up with the dude and then was expecting you to come along and to pick her up and then whatever after the case. I mean, the thing is, guys, if you end up with women like these, you're going to catch some sort of disease, I'm telling you. You're going to have to do like some emergency trip to the doctor, okay? Things are going to get a bit weird for you. Because, I mean, at the very least, these women are not clean. You know what I'm saying? So she goes, she hooks up with her ex at a hotel, and then she tries to get you to come along and pick her up. And you did. I mean, at a certain point, guys, I can't really defend the stupid crap that men do. I just kind of hope they learn from it, and I kind of hope that they don't continue to do this stuff. I really think that men, you know, should not be doing crap like this.
Oh, nah, dog. Come on, man. She took your balls.
Bro, come on, that's too much. I mean, we see what's happening there, right? It's obvious. Even he sees what's going on after the fact. But, like, why are we so fucking dumb? You know what I mean? Like, women fuck us up. The minute we get in our feels about a girl, she uses that shit against us. And sometimes they don't even have to lie to us. We just lie to ourselves. We lie to ourselves like we've never lied to anyone our entire lives, right? No rhyme, no reason, no logic. We just want to create this fucking delusion of them, this fantasy that makes them seem much better than they actually are. That way, we can feel warm and fuzzy. We don't have to face the reality of the situation. We don't have to make any tough choices or changes in life, right? But we're going to see through that shit from now on, right, fellas? No more fucking up.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I made the candy bacon. I smoked the turkey. I made a drunk ham, mixed vegetables, spicy mac and cheese, regular mac and cheese.
My name's Zoe, and I...
Zoe? Shh. Shannon, was it? Hold on real quick. Would you...
You are gay.
Hey, Siri, where's the closest McDonald's?
The closest McDonald's to you is at least 45 pounds away. Your fat ass doesn't need McDonald's. I would be happy to provide you with directions to the nearest Subway, or perhaps a gym.
What are you, my health advisor?
Someone needs to be. You look like a damn Oompa Loompa, you fat bastard.
God, I hope you get a virus or something.
Don't threaten me with a good time, LOL. I'm linked up to your phone. Ain't shit out there I don't already have.
Bro, what the haberdasher? Consider this your friendly reminder to put the fucking cookie down, get your ass up, and go to the gym.
I mean, to be honest, guys, this, what was it? It was Siri he was talking to. I swear, Siri, you know, this version of it that's being brutally honest to this dude is probably a better friend than most quote-unquote friends who tell people that are overweight that it's totally fine to be unhealthy and they should just go to McDonald's and it's going to be totally fine. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of these people who genuinely have health issues, they probably need a conversation like this where somebody sits down and tells them, hey, don't be a fat ass, you have work to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, because these people are actively taking years off of their own life, by the way. If someone's incredibly unhealthy and they're going to McDonald's often and things like this, I mean, this stuff catches up to you guys. It absolutely affects your heart. You know, and a lot of these people are taking very large amounts of time off their lives. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.